Hey guys, it's Kiziio, and today I'm going to be showing you guys some of the best hiding spots, and I'm 99% sure when I look back on this video it's going to be the cringiest thing I've ever done, because when I do commentaries they're cringy, like they're really cringy, like they're terrible. Hopefully they'll get better, but yeah, I'll see you in the video.
Maybach music.
Alright, for our first spot on the list is going to be up this ladder to the left. You knife the glass. I missed the first time because I'm a complete idiot like that. But yeah, so you're going to jump on these little pipes, and then you're going to go up here, and you'll be able to camp up here. But be really careful because they can actually shoot that tank right behind me, and they can blow it up.
Maybach music.
Alright, for our next spot on the list is going to be over here on the glass, and you're going to shoot out the glass. You don't have to, but I usually do just to have more space to walk around, have more adjustment. The only way they can get up is through the ladder, and behind the tankard is a box that you can climb up. Yeah, so you have to be watching both sides of the tankard, near the ladder and near the side that I'm knifing cones on.
Maybach music.
For the next spot, it's over here, and all you need to do is get onto this desk with the pole on this side. Make sure you're tucked into this corner, be standing up, and then once you're in the corner, you're going to look right over in this direction and press A. And for this, to get across, you're not going to just move forward then jump. You want to jump then move forward while you're in midair. See how I made it like that? Very easy. But for the next one, you just want to land on top of the pole, then jump over here onto the ledge and carefully go around and try not to fall, because you're going to go all the way around this pole right here until you are in this spot right here. You can also shoot over this if you have a sniper or a rocket launcher, but there's really no point to it. So yeah, that's that spot.
Maybach music.
For this next spot is in the hot dog place, and what you're going to be doing for this one is looking between the little metal shelves, and you can camp there how long you want to, but it really doesn't matter because they're going to kill you eventually. There's enough of them and you have to reload eventually. So not the best spot, but it's a spot. And yeah, so moving on to the next spot.
Maybach music.
For this next spot is up on the ladder, except we're going to be going on top of the sign. It's a good spot to hide if you have a bunch of blind people in your game, but if you drop down over here on top of this, I don't know what to call it, but you just drop down from here and you're just going to camp on top of here, or in my case I usually just go into this corner and people don't find me very quickly, but don't go shooting off the first 5 seconds of the game, or people will find you and kill you. So yeah, moving on to the next spot.
Maybach music.
For this next spot is right on top of this box, and then you can knife right here to go over these bars and hide behind the flag. Pretty good spot in my opinion, and they can knife you through the bars or throw a throwing knife, but usually they don't think to in the first 5 seconds. But you can also sit right here and shoot them from over here. You can shoot over the little inflatable thing that goes off the side of the plane, or do really anything else that you need to. And yeah, so there's also another spot I wanted to show you that's going to be in a couple seconds. Right here I'm showing that they can actually jump from the top spot that I showed you before onto this spot if they have enough, if they have extreme conditioning or whatever. But the second spot is between these two little cars, and you can go back into it and camp right there, or you can get out of it and you'll be able to get on top of here, jump on top of the railing, jump on top of this box, jump on top of that. Then you can camp there. You can't get on top of the blue box, unfortunately, but you can sit up here. But you can shoot them for quite a long time, and they won't be able to get you. But I advise not to sit here the entire game. If you want to camp out and just wait until the game ends, then you can hide under this truck right here, making sure the barrels are gone in the first place, or you could keep them, depends. You just hide under here, or if you feel like, you want to keep on shooting them, then you can get out of here by just, moving backwards. Yeah. So you climb up the ladder off of the back of this, and you go prone on the front part of it. And you can also shoot over here and just blow anything up and just kill them. Yeah, so you're just going to go prone right here and just wait for them to come up. And once you see their heads, you just shoot them. Yeah, so that's the spot, and now we're going to move on to the next spot.
Maybach music.
For this next spot is right under this platform right here, and all you need to do is just go prone and just camp there. But be aware that people can see you all around, so it's not really the best spot to hide if you're just running away from people. I guess it's a decent spot, but not really the best. But right above it is a little bit of a better spot. You just need to crouch to get around these barrels, and you can shoot them down the lane. But in my case, I just blew myself up because I am a complete idiot. So yeah, moving on to the next spot.
Maybach music.
For this next spot is probably one of the most famous spots on Terminal. What you're gonna do on this spot is walk up right here between the two doors, look at this pole right here, and hit A and move forward. So you're gonna jump and move forward. Then you're gonna look right over to the right after you get on top of here, right between where the F is. See how it is right about there where I'm looking? What you're gonna do is jump and move backwards, and then move to the left very quickly at the same time. So that way you kind of move backwards and to the left. I try a couple of times because this spot is probably one of the most hard to do. Also, it's pretty dangerous to do too at like halfway through the game, because people under you can just knife you and come up like anyway. There's like 3 or 4 different ways they can come up and kill you. So I would be sure that there is not that many people that are it, and if there are people that are it, then you probably want them to be protecting you while you're going up here. First time I get on top of this, I kind of slide off of it, which was a bit stupid of me, but it takes quite a bit of time, and it's as long as you get on top of here in the end, it's well worth it. But if you don't get up there, it is very frustrating. So it takes me a couple of times, about like 20 times. It's been honestly a really long time since I've played this game, so probably why I haven't been able to get on the plane that many times. I did that first time and I got really mad that I missed it, but as long as you keep on trying, you'll be able to get on top of there. See how I did it? Now I'm on top of it. So what you're going to do from here is you can just back up a little bit, make sure you don't fall off, and keep on hitting A until you're on top of it. And here I am on top of it. You can run all the way back over here and you can camp. Unfortunately, a little bit farther back, you cannot actually get up here, which is a big shame. As you can see, I tried it doesn't work. But the boxes to the left of me, you're able to jump on, which I didn't feel like doing. Also, there's a wing to my right which you can also get on, which you normally can't access, but from here you can, but it's not really worth going to. Another spot from this top of the plane is right on top of this engine, since you are able to get on top of it. A lot harder to do on console than PC, from my own experience, because it is pretty hard to get on top of this little engine right here. So you're supposed to like kind of jump to the right and then move to the left, so it kind of pushes you up it. But I wasn't able to do this, so I just moved on to the next spot. comment in the video if you're able to do this, and congratulations if you were able to.
Maybach music.
For this spot, you want to jump to the corner of the wing all the way to the right, but not hitting the door. It works better if you use extreme conditioning. Yeah, so I jump right on top of here, and it's pretty easy, pretty straightforward. And you're just gonna, kind of walk along this like a normal wing. Try not to go to the edge, or you will slip off. Yeah, so there's a good spot to my right over here, is between these two little boxes, and people can throw throwing knives at you or from under you or whatever. There's also another spot right here which is under the wing. I actually won a game with this, which is pretty crazy because it's such an easy spot in my opinion. From like right under there they can throw a throwing knife and kill you, but somehow I won with it. Around here is another method to get on top of the wing. So you want to go right on the edge of this, jump and move to your left a little bit, so kind of like this. So you'll land right here, and then you're gonna have to jump right here, and I think there's like a small percentage that you can jump from right here and jump onto the plane by crouch jumping, by hitting A while you're sprinting and then hitting B really quickly, so it kind of like brings your feet over it. After a couple attempts I make it onto here, a lot quicker than the other way, but it takes more attempts, and sometimes you can slip off of it, and that's really frustrating when you have to do all of that all over again. So I go all the way from over here, and I make it right up there, barely up there. So here I am up here, and acting like a complete idiot, like normal, and shooting off my gun. And yeah, so that's that spot.
Maybach music.
For this next spot, you want to jump on top of these chairs, and then you'll be able to jump on top of this little vending machine right here. Provides decent cover from knives, but not the best spot. Moving over here near the bushes is a pretty good camping spot. People will be able to see you from the left, but speaking of left, there's this little head glitch right here, which is sometimes used in free-for-all. I don't really see people use it too often, but you just want to stand to the left of the little box because it'll raise you up and your head will be visible, and you'll be able to shoot anyone to the left of you. But right here, if you want to move over to the right, you'll be able to snipe people right over here as they're coming through this little bridgeway. And if you move a little bit over to here, behind these chairs, jump right on top, you'll be able to shoot all the people that come through here, and it's a pretty good spot, and you'll be able to jump shot all the people to your left. It's a pretty good spot in general. I've seen Pramaj use this spot during Modern Warfare 2. I know I didn't go through every single spot on Terminal, but I feel like I went through most of them, or at least a lot of them that stand out prominently that I use a lot of the time. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you want to see another video like this, just comment which map I should do next, or a different game, or some other tutorial, or maybe a live stream. Let me know in the comments, and I will see you guys later.